Hey everyone, Regal Reviews here. It is time for my This Is Us recap. So to recap on tonight's episode, it basically left off last week with that big surprise that Grandma and Grandpa are here. Randall's mom comes to visit, and we found out that the guy she brought is not Jack. His name is Miguel. So that makes me wonder if Jack is dead, or did Rebecca and Jack get a divorce? I'm not 100% on that. And I hope they touch base on that at some point. Randall's kind of dealing with the fact that his biological father is living in his house, and now he has to tell his mother. And Rebecca's a bit hesitant to meet him at first, but Rebecca asks to have some alone time with him to talk one-on-one, and we found out that apparently Rebecca made a deal with Randall's biological father. And I'm like, what? Like, they met before? This is just amazing to me. So, Randall takes his biological father to an appointment to try to see if, well, he knows he has cancer, but if it's treatable, or if it's not as serious as not as serious as he is saying, because he didn't really have the best doctors to go to. And Randall takes him to a specialist, and they find out that in fact the cancer has spread. So his father doesn't have much time left, and Randall's kind of dealing with that. Like, his own kids don't even know if that's their grandfather. So he doesn't want to introduce them to him and have him fall in love with somebody who's dying, and when it's actually, that's how Randall's feeling. The deal that we made, I'll get to next. In the past, we see Jack and Rebecca bringing the babies home for the first time, and it's obviously chaotic because they have triplets. So one's crying, then they're all crying, and Rebecca's overwhelmed, and I wasn't sure if she'd have postpartum depression or not. But then I forgot that she did lose a baby, and Jack and Rebecca are kind of dealing with that in different ways. Jack acted on action and brought Randall into his life, when Rebecca needs to find her own way, according to what Dr. K said. And they actually named the babies after Dr. K because he was such an amazing doctor. I mean, I think he is. I think he's a pretty good doctor. We all know Kevin, Kate, and Kyle. So I wondered why his name was originally Kyle, now it's Randall. But apparently, like I said, Rebecca has met Randall's dad before, and that Rebecca could have let Randall's dad be a part of his life and know him. But Rebecca wanted to see for herself where Randall came from, I should say. And his father tells a little bit about how he and Randall's mother met, and she reveals how she's having a hard time bonding with Randall because he's different than his other siblings. He's not biologically Rebecca's, and he said that he needs to have his own name, and he gives her this poetry book. This is Randall Beasley on it. So that made me think, first of all, that explains where Randall's name came from, but does Randall have a different last name than his other siblings? And I don't know, I think that would make me feel like less included. I mean, his sisters share a K for their first letter in their name, and he just is a lonely R. I mean, in my family, I'm I have a K name too, and then the rest of my family's all L. So I always feel, I sometimes, wish I had an L name, but I like my name, so I can get where Randall might feel like he's not part of, that he feels like not included with his other siblings. So with Kevin and Kate, Kate, well, they're dealing with the fact that they got drunk at the party, and Kate has a beautiful singing voice, and oh my gosh, I just forgot her boyfriend's name. Totally just forgot about his name. But he is very impressed by her singing voice, and Toby's his name. Toby is impressed with her singing voice, and it's very annoying the fact that he's super horny. He wants to do it with her, but does he really need to say it like all the time? So, she always comes in second to her brother, so Toby decides to give her the star treatment, and he gives her the red carpet. He takes her he dresses up like a driver, like a fancy driver, and takes her in a car to the senior citizen center where she could feel more comfortable singing, and she actually sang one of my favorite songs, Time After Time. It was very beautiful. The actress who plays Kate has a beautiful singing voice. It's just amazing, and that really made Kate feel special, made her feel important, because like she said, she's always coming second to her brother and always doing things for Kevin. And when they were about to do it, Kevin calls and needs her help, and she goes to help him and leaves Toby behind, and Kevin and Kate talk, and Kevin tells her he's going to move to New York, and he actually does the nicest thing he's ever done to Kate and actually fires her, because he realizes that they love each other. They're twins, so they always have this special bond, but he's kind of holding her back in a way because he just prevented her from moving a step further in a relationship with Toby. So Kevin's on his way to New York, and now Kate can pursue her relationship with Toby, and so that's pretty much it. The previews for next week show, in the past, I guess the kids are older, and these African American ladies are like flipping out at Rebecca because, they adopted Randall, and saying that, oh, white families don't introduce, when white families adopt a black kid, they don't have them socialize with people of their own race. I thought it was a little bit weird out of the blue. I mean, I'm sure Rebecca, what is it, their business anyway? And second of all, I'm sure Rebecca, socializes with many different kids. And we see Kevin actually visiting Randall, and I wonder if Randall is gonna tell Kevin who his dad is, why he's there, that he's met his dad. And that'd be very interesting, because as we saw in the previous episode, that Kevin and Randall have kind of a strange relationship, because Kevin basically treated Randall like crap through his childhood. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that dynamic's going to work out. So I'm really enjoying This Is Us. I really love Kate. Her character is amazing. I love the actress who plays her. You have an amazing singing voice. You're the heart and soul of This Is Us. I honestly think if they didn't have Kate and Chrissy is the one who plays Kate, that if they didn't have her on the show, that This Is Us wouldn't be the success that it is right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed This Is Us tonight. If you want to catch This Is Us, it is on Tuesdays at a new time now. It's actually Tuesdays, 9 p.m. on NBC. I hope you guys enjoyed This Is Us, and I hope you guys enjoyed my This Is Us recap. And until next time, stay regal.